evening,
video
everybody.
working? Is the video working?
Let me double check this. It always takes a few seconds to actually start displaying what's on screen. Yep, it's working. We got everything. We got everything good now. And so last time we got the big romantic reveal, and Alan became suddenly somewhat competent. So let's follow through on that. You're
And is now cosplaying as Rocco for some reason.
you're fixed. Well, I would have given myself better than even odds that I could make him stab her, or at least once before snapping out of it. But I still know a good distraction when I see it. Villain exits, stage right.
All Thog's family back together.
Oh, right. Forgot about this part.
Dale, you treacherous weasel. I saw you in that
Gang.
back in the restaurant, and now here you are in her room. And that dress she's wearing?
No, baby, it's not what you think.
I think it's exactly what I think. You were going to kill her.
I was going to kill her. Wait, you already knew I wasn't trying to sleep with her.
Come on, I wasn't born last century. You're carrying our sacrificial dagger, and you somehow coaxed her into a dress with clear access to her sternum. Of course you were planning on killing her. What steams my cheese is that you knew that I wanted to kill the girl myself. I went behind my back. And don't give me that first alone, first killed line either, because the elf is sitting all alone in the bar right now.
Baby, Sabine, baby, you've got it all wrong. She was going to be a gift for you.
Really?
Absolutely. I was going to subdue her and tie her up so we could sacrifice her together when you got back. Check in our room. I left a bottle of wine there for later.
Alright. I'll forgive you this time. Let's just get in there and slaughter both of them and get this whole nasty thing behind us.
The makeup killing is the best part of any fight.
Thog helped too.
So you really wouldn't have been upset if I had been seducing her?
Does anyone want to read that?
What?
She said, "Does anyone want to read you? Do you not want to read the thing, and then I just say the bad word, or do you want to say the full paragraph for you?"
Today, Sabine will be played by Shiny.
Yes.
Nail sugar, I'm literally an evil incarnation of illicit sex. Do I seem like I would get hung up on who you sleep with? Heck, I had sex 4 times while I was away.
You were gone for 3 hours.
Yeah, well, I had it too long too.
I just love how wholesome these two are, despite being completely despicable.
They're wholesome over the fact they love each other, but they also want to kill them.
They aren't wholesome in any other way.
Haley, you can speak again.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Or not.
hey, no, Ellen, I can speak, but did you by any chance actually hear what I said a moment ago? I mean, maybe you were so shocked when you were getting my speech that you didn't really pay attention to the words. Maybe.
Oh no. First you said that you were that when you were kissing Nail, you thought you were kissing me, strongly implying that you would have kissed me voluntarily, which you then supported by saying that you were in love with me. Then you repeated the part about thinking Nail was me.
Wow, Ellen, that's a lot of big words. Okay. Only one time one of us succeeds a listen check. So, wow, that evil Nail, huh? We really should go get him, right?
All right, I got totally distracted by the whole you explicitly stating that you were in love with me thing.
I should get my balloon down my armor.
Well, the armor I can agree with, but who's the Ston guy?
Just wait here. I'll change the bathroom. It'll take 1 minute.
I'm pretty sure in D&D rules it takes exactly a minute to get into light armor.
Exactly.
Now it's me talking to myself again. Okay, Haley, you managed to solve the issue. You got time to think. Now, what the heck are you going to say next? Do you bluff your way out of it? Or do you admit that, yes, you're in love with him? On one hand, telling the truth goes against everything you were raised to believe as a rogue. On the other hand, did you see? Did you see how hot he looks in those new clothes? I mean,
Chicks dig cosplayers, I
Damn.
guess.
maybe you could say it was just atmospheric interference or mind control that always works well. Or maybe say that you were still speaking gibberish that was just gibberish that happened to sound exactly like a confession of love. I mean, is Ellen. Goodbye it. Haley, stupid little girl. That's how you get into these messes in the first place. So once be a woman and take some darn responsibility for your. Wait, are they saying all this out loud? Thank you. I am. Speech
I keep-
impediment. I forgot how to use stop balloons. Hey, Ellen, did you happen to make any more listen checks while I was in there?
No, not really. I had other stuff on my mind. Sabine's boot, for example.
Oh dear.
I keep forgetting that the words crap and damn are on the list of things Tom refused to say.
Yeah.
We should form a Google Docs of things that we have to say for Tom.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
There's
Don't
gonna
be.
be-
It's
one day
fun.
there's gonna be
Yeah.
an entire paragraph of expletives,
It's
and
like
she's
the
not gonna
night-
say a damn thing, and that's just gonna be shiny all over again.
it's like Night in the Woods. There was a joke where every time the woods or the at night was referenced, we would reenact the full title. And this is kind of our version of this.
In jokes, they happen everywhere.
Wait,
Well,
I'm
welcome once again to Order of the Stack.
kind of confused. There's just a sudden change of. Okay. You know, I had a lot of time while I couldn't speak to think about my life. And more than anything else, I found that I really missed saying just 3 little words that meant so much to me personally. Sneak attack!
Bitch.
Bitch. Are we all just gonna say it now? I'm down with it.
That would be fun.
Come
The
on,
chorus of
Nail.
it, guys.
Don't be a sore loser. That was horrible. I swear I'm going to kill you, then pay a cleric to raise you, and kill you again. Just to make you pay for the puns.
Oh, but I like that pun.
Thog arrived.
Ellen, watch out for Thog.
It's okay, Haley. He's not armed.
Thog improvise.
Wow. I guess half orcs really were designed for the kick in the door style.
But
Fuck, wait. Think for a minute. Didn't we have fun dressing up in costumes and stuff together? You don't really want to hurt me, do you? No matter what Nail says.
Thug not want to hurt not nail. Thug like not nail. Thug want all of Thug's friends to get ice cream together.
Right, we can all have fun together.
Smash! Yay! Now ice cream!
Every once in a while, he reminds me why we hang out with him.
I liked it better when no one remembered I was still in this comic.
I love how Burley is admitting, yeah, this arc dragged on way too long, to the point where Haley just might not have existed for a good chunk of it.
This is the one time during this like arc I know the song he's singing.
Well, I enjoy the work of
I-
Judy Garland as much as the next elf. I think perhaps we should see Miss Starshine for some well-tied restraints. A gag, in particular.
You like me like I like you.
Whatever enchantment Belcar is under, it seems resistant to my attempts to dispel it.
Aye, especially considering how you rolled a natural 2 on your dispel magic check.
At least I managed to have the smell prepared.
Harry, lass, we need a bit of your...
Hey, before we continue, I would like all of the audience to notice the hand.
Gotcha. Nerds.
I just noticed it.
I got you.
Well,
Okay.
well, I don't get it.
He's doing
Oh,
a New
right.
York's fan.
Oh, okay.
It's a prank. If you look at it, you lose.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Force Duo Deum, the linear gear.
Okay.
Duodenum. Okay. Force Duodenum, the linear guild are help Harry. You deal with the twins.
You know, it kind of makes sense that a cleric would know obscure medical terminology.
And
My
yet,
question is,
it's
why?
the bard and the wizard who have people who out of character know medical terminology.
My question is, how do they know about the Teletubbies?
Pop culture just is a thing that sometimes exists in the order of a stick with zero reason.
I mean, if we're going to ask about stuff like that, then we're going to have to start asking why is Belka singing Judy Garland tunes?
Wait, what?
As much as I enjoy the work of Judy Garland, like any other elf.
Anyway, Penty, your line.
Thug scared.
Vesuvius! Vesuvius! I'm glad you're here! Look, it's Nail! Blast him to bits! No, I'm Ellen. He's Nail. Blast him!
A set of identical twins, each claiming to be the good one, a classic of the genre.
There's only one way to settle this! Blast us both! It's the only way to be sure you'll get Nail! Oh, come on! That's such a cliche, even for this comic. The twin that suggests that they both be killed is the good twin, because the evil twin wouldn't be selfish enough to die to make sure the other one did too. It's like the oldest trick in the book.
I tend to agree. Ellen would be familiar with the trope as a result of his bardic training, while Snail, on the other hand, would recognize it on account of it being a fairly dull and predictable plot turn. Well, surely you both must realize that Nail's stratagems to date have been tedious, unoriginal, and lacking any truly keen insight. For a self-proclaimed evil genius, his schemes have certainly not required any great intellect in their conception.
Oh yeah? So what do you think you would have come up that's more clever than Nail did?
Apparently, lightning bolts.
Another running gag is saying the spell out loud, even when the word balloons don't say that. And that is the end of fake Ellen, fake God.
he went out with probably not quite enough volts.
Sorry, what? I was just reading forward.
Free 98. Free 98, top left.
Thank you. See, now, this is more what I had in mind. It's me, you, and your rapidly diminishing life energy.
Hey, Sabine, I've owed you these for a long time.
Oh.
Where did that accent come from? I don't know. That wasn't.
That
The
wasn't your
entire
regular.
Shiny,
Who are
the
you?
only reason I was sure to get you in this is because you have a natural Scottish accent.
I genuinely
did-
don't know where that came
Did
from.
you just fake a Scottish accent as a Scotsman?
I apologize.
It's like an Australian accent, like person doing an over-the-top Australian accent. What did you just do?
Oh, blimey, mate.
I have commented that if we didn't know Benny better, we probably would assume Penty had a British accent, wouldn't we?
Honestly, I didn't even know Penty had an accent.
Wow, you
Penty.
didn't.
I don't think Penty. Either he hides it really well, or like he just doesn't have it.
I don't know. He always sounds British to me. Anyway, let's continue on.
Oh, how cute. The little dwarf has a little hammer. Tell me, holy man, do you actually think your pathetic weapon can really hurt me?
No. I do think it can still cause you to be flanked, though.
Can anybody do the...
We'll all
I'll-
do the B word, but
We'll
you
all
have
do
to
the B
scream
You still
first.
need to do and then I said.
Well, no, I meant the knife, the...
Oh, shut
Oh, the knife thing.
Yeah.
Stab, slurked.
I'm sorry, I can't scream because then I'll get...
Yeah, I
screamed at.
understand. Sure.
Just go like very monotone.
I can't... It's funny you mentioned that.
Set up the line, and we'll finish it.
I said sneak attack.
Bitch. It is much more fun if we all say it at once.
Yes,
like
it
Your
is.
kestrel profanity.
I like how this turned. Like it started as just like us doing it like sort of kind of professionally, and now we're just like goofing off, and I love it.
Anyway, Shiny.
Yes, sorry, I was waiting for my line.
Relay.
Whose line is it, anyways?
Good
Nice
job.
reference. But also, it's Chinese.
Good job, lass. She's done for the count. Let me heal you up before. Did you say?
Oh, sorry, I knew I shouldn't use the B word. My bad.
You can
God,
talk.
no. I just imagine an AU where Haley considers what she says around Durkon more often, and thus we didn't need the censor gag.
Excuse me, but did I just hear Master Thundershield incorrectly, or did he just say,
That I can talk? Yeah, you did.
"My most sincere congratulations, Miss Starshine"?
I knew you had it in you.
Thanks, guys.
Group hug!
Old person.
Ooh.
Poor frog.
Group hug yourself.
Hooray!
Frog.
The Order of the Stick wins the day, and the Evil Linear Guild over the
Whoa.
Evil Linear Guild. XP for everyone.
Miss Magic is still
Everyone,
going.
that's Roy been all this time.
I guess now we need to figure out what to do with them.
Oh, right.
Should we return them to Cliffport to stand trial for their crimes?
No way! If I can break out of that prison, so can Nail. And he can kill a whole bunch of innocent guards on his way out.
Well, we can't just keep them captives ourselves. We'll mess it up sooner or later.
Right, so maybe we...
Excuse me for one moment. While I would normally be downright gleeful at the prospect of an intellectual discussion without the halfling's proverbial 2 copper pieces,
Fuck you.
I feel that perhaps his unique viewpoint might actually be relevant to this question. Namely, would it not just be wiser to execute all 3 of them and be done with it?
Yeah, right. If you want to be fighting again in a few dozen strips.
Explain that conclusion, please.
Nail is really, really good at putting together teams of bad people that listen to him, even when it's not in their own best interest. If we kill Nail, all he needs is for
Helga?
Helga.
Ilga,
Or Zitri.
Zitri, or someone we don't even know about to drum up the cash for a true resurrection spell, and bam! Nail's back in business, and there's not a lot we could have done.
Okay, I think this is a mistake because Burlow has said he never wants true resurrection to be used, and that would be way overkill, assuming they can just find their bodies.
I mean, there's probably some uber magic that would bind his soul or something. But that's kind of on the evil side of the street, if you ask me.
And what exactly would the problem with that be?
Beat.
I did say that I was representing the halfling's viewpoint in this.
I appreciate it.
I'm just being a Belcar's advocate.
I like how we're going full circle now.
Tom, it's your line.
Did you get what I said?
What full circle? I don't get it.
Because Deanie.
They're short circuiting.
Because
Wires are going hot right now.
Because Deanie sometimes used to
Slow down, sweetie. Take your time.
because you were late sometimes.
Yes.
And now Belcar has
Really
Okay.
no fucking lines? Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
Okay then.
Excuse me. Okay. Even if we did stop Nail from being raised, what about Sabine? She's an outsider. Kill her and she just returns to the lower planes and rematerializes down there. I think. Honestly, I don't really know how that works. I think they keep changing it.
I see. So we have no options that will not result in near immediate freedom for a trio of enemies who have proven willing to devote enormous amounts of time and energy towards engineering a victory over us, personally. Adding, once again, to the ever-growing roster of forces out there harboring vaguely defined plans that involve our death. Maybe we should just get a few of our recurring villains to fight one another to thin the herd. I would pay a handsome sum to see the Linear Guild and the Paladin battle for our amusement, perhaps in some manner of gladiatorial arena.
That's it! Varsuvius, you're a genius!
Oh, then I shall book the arena.
My gift certificate from Lord Jojo. We might not be able to get Miko to beat up Nail, but we can get the Sapphire Guard to hold him for us. When we first came to Azure City, they stuck us in those anti-magic cells. I'll ask Shoujo to hold Nail, Sabine, and Fog in there until we can come up with a better plan.
Anti-magic would nullify most of Sabine's natural powers, as well as Nail's ability to enchant others.
Shiny? Shiny, are
We're,
you?
sp-
Yeah.
we're supposed to have a meeting ratio during the morning. We can guard them ourselves until then.
Great. So do we have a plan?
Sounds like.
Agreed.
Wow, it's so weird to have my ideas actually be listened to.
Tell me about it.
Fools. None of you realize that even as you blabber on, my minions are out there waiting to rescue me. Even 1,000 paladins won't stop my loyal servants from finding and releasing us from your anti-magic cells. All I need to do is wait for them. Soon I shall be free, and then your doom will be.
Thanks for the help. Have you ever considered employment as a cohort? I can promise a good health plan, and you would get to work in the outdoors.
I suppose not warning Nail about his brother's jailbreak will serve as my 2 weeks' notice. Also, I am very sad that we didn't get to see Belcar's reaction to the whole stick to Linear Guild and Miko in a Coliseum plan.
Yeah, he would have
He would have so
It
been
would
on
have
board
been. It
for
would
that.
have been. It would have been the first time I agreed with you.
Don't worry, Dor. This won't hurt a bit. Mending.
V and I'll guard Neil on the rest in my room tonight. We tried to get some rest. We didn't want be you slipping back into gibberish for morning.
Indeed. We still do not know why your condition reversed itself, which may prevent a danger of relapse.
Yeah, I actually think I'm pretty sure I know what did the trick.
Woo! Dor is fixed. All hail Dor, King of Dorland. Go, Ellen. Go, Ellen. I'm useful.
Oh,
Knock, nail, and nails. Booyah!
That's incest.
Oh dear.
Billy?
I see. Well, we shall take the Linear Guild and leave you to rest nonetheless.
Huh? I didn't get it.
I'll explain in the corridor.
wait. Ellen? I think we need to talk.
Okay, Haley. About what?
Look, Ellen, about what I said when I first got my speech back. Boy, this is hard. You see, I didn't know you were going to understand that when I said it. It's not that, see, the thing is that I get that maybe you weren't exactly expecting that, and it may have made you, uncomfortable. I'm really sorry, about surprising you that way. But we need to work together. This whole defeat Zycon and save the world thing is a lot more important than any tension there might end up being between us. Therefore, I think the best thing to do is just put it behind us and act like adventuring professionals. I don't know what the O word means.
Ostensibly, apparently.
Thank you. We're both adults, ostensibly, so while it may make things a bit awkward, I don't see any reason why we can't just forget it ever. Why you?
Kiss scene.
Was that loud enough to be heard on stream?
I heard the smooch.
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume you were smooching me. Love you, Ryan.
Oh dear.
Beat, romantic beat. Want to make out?
Okay.
Your ship has come in.
Oh, hey, where were you this whole time?
I forget who is doing which rooster.
I want to do the actual line because that means I can use my drum voice again.
All right, so Billy, Crow.
Yeah, that's my real dad.
Oh man, that was just fantastic. I don't think I've ever felt more rested. I never remember if the big boot goes on the left or the right. I swear, between standing watch, nightly visits from my dad, and my time with Celia, I can't remember the last time I got a full night's sleep in a bed. Not that the Celia part was all that bad. Or entirely in a bed, for that matter. Okay, seriously, Roy. Rest time is over. We've been dragging our feet too long. It's time we finally get something accomplished.
Penti, no, that's stupid. Joining us for breakfast, sir.
Absolutely.
Right this way. Watch your step.
What?
Shiny.
Hasn't the charm person's spell worn off Belka by now?
Yes, it certainly has.
Oh,
I'm glad I can finally speak again, so that I can tell you how good you look in your new clothes.
Really? Because I had to steal them after I broke out of prisons.
oh, she can speak again.
Tom?
That's you speaking, Tom.
I know.
I'll say
Okay,
it, don't
Dave.
worry. My God,
The thing is,
that
she.
makes them even hotter.
I mean, she can
Wait,
say
what?
the word hot. She said it before this very stream.
No,
did.
but it's the fact that they're making out is what makes her go ew.
All right.
Wait,
I apologize.
You forget that Tom is actually secretly 5 years old.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's one of your many quirks.
All right. Shiny, you can be this bearded dude.
Sir, we've checked 3 times. There are no magical portals under your bed that lead to an alternate universe where long-running subplots get resolved.
no, see, this is the alternate universe. I need to find the way back home to the real world. Actually, wait. Never mind. Stop looking.
He refuses to believe something good happened for once.
Whoa. Did you just spontaneously switch to speaking Elven or something? Because it sounded like you just said, and then Ellen easily bested Nail in swordplay. But that's obviously not what you meant.
As much as it strains credibility, it is true. While I did not witness it myself, Miss Starshine confirmed that his performance was quite unexpectedly proficient. Nail was able to escape amidst some sort of confusion, but the most timely arrival of Master Thundershield and myself set things all aright.
So what happened between Ellen and Haley? They were all over each other throughout breakfast.
On that subject, my data is admittedly far less concrete. Suffice to say, I believe her attraction to our friendly bard has been acknowledged by the both of them and hardly reciprocated. I further surmise that Miss Surshine's return to the ranks of those capable of using language that is even using language is tenuously really. The whole sentence is throwing me, not tenuously, I can say that. It's tenuously related to these events, though the exact details elude me.
So now what? Their boyfriend, girlfriend? Like that won't be weird?
Apparently, as you saw, they left the breakfast table with great haste, as if they could not. Bear to wait to be alone.
Ooh, somebody look up the armor class on the beach with 2 backs. Aw, yeah. Is that a sex joke? I don't know. I'm thinking it
Yes.
is.
Yes,
Ah.
it is.
The beast with 2 backs is like, I think, an early modern sex euphemism.
And he
Because it just sounds like
considers,
missionary.
and he wonders why we considered keeping him gagged.
How about you gag on these nuts? Huh?
I was surprised about how much I missed you. I never thought we'd be separated but like that.
It's been so long, since I've taken 398. It's been so long since I could speak to you. I was beginning to think you'd never hear my words again.
I was scared of what Mail might do to you. It made me so mad to think of him putting his hands on you.
I was so scared that you would leave without ever hearing how much you really mean to me.
And now that all that's over now, though, we're together again and we're gonna have so much fun.
Things will be different now, sure, but some things will never change.
Let's never part again.
Would you like to hear a lullaby? I know how it helps you sleep.
Polishing goods.
All right, Beanie, here we go.
Oh, fuck. I have to do stuff. I have to say my lines.
Any power hour.
Morning.
Pente?
Sorry. Hey, Hinjo.
What brings you to the castle today? I didn't even know you were still in town.
Here to see your uncle.
Ah, of course. This would be about what's been going on with your imprisoned friend. Oh, alright.
Maybe. What's going on with him?
The guards tell me he's been on a hunger strike. He hasn't eaten 1 bite since we locked him up 3 weeks ago.
I forget who is this. Who gets
It'll be me. I'll do everyone today that isn't already a main character. Please, just eat something. Forceful assertion of open resentment towards authority. Help me help you. Please view accompanying hand gesture. That
Go for
Beltar,
Brian,
as stubborn as he is, stone cold sexy. Right. Anyway, if you could find time to talk to him, that'd be great. He may be a prisoner, but we don't want him, to starve to death. Anyway, have fun. I'm needed out at the front gate of the city. Some jackass pirate buzzed the walls and took out 3 catapults last night.
I'm sure whoever it was had a really good reason and is really, really sorry. Pente,
I'll be Roy
Hey,
as well.
we're here to see Lord Shoujo. Where's 10 o'clock?
you get to be the other. I think we've already decided you're Ochul, the other dude.
I thought this was Penty. Not Penty. What the fuck is his name? Shiny.
What the fuck is my name?
I'm sorry.
Penty is Shoujo, not Ochul.
No, Shiny is Shoujo.
Shiny is Have you forgotten?
I'm sorry.
Shiny is Shoujo.
All right,
And
but
it's Shoujo
okay. I'm pretty sure I had Penty do Ochul.
Okay. I'm sorry. Lord Shoujo is not to be disturbed right now. But we have an appointment. Check the list.
Look under Order of the Stick and mysteriously cloaked stranger who is totally not a halfling on stilts.
Be that as it may, Lord Shoujo is unavailable. There's an unexpected situation that requires his immediate attention and a difficult decision that needs to be made. He has requested that all visitors be turned away until the current emergency has been resolved. What sort of emergency? Could we help? I assume whatever it is to be of critical importance and dire urgency. If he is...
No, come on, Mr. Scruffy. You need to choose. Do you want yummy chicken liver or scrumptious tuna feast? Tuna it is.
Sorry, Penty.
Crisis averted. You may enter. We've never met before, and yet I feel an odd spiritual kinship.
I
And
wonder
that's why
why.
you're both characters.
But it would be much better if you could hold on to them in those fancy anti-magic cells you got.
Oh, but you might want to put better locks in the cell doors. The ones you have can be picked. I mean, theoretically.
Very well, in return for your service, Ellen, I will imprison your twin brother and his 2 minions.
Great! Durkan and Varsilius are guarding them back at the inn. Haley and I can show you where.
Not that I, nor anyone I know, can pick a lock.
Both of you need to show them? Ugh, don't tell me you two are going to stop at the inn to fool around before coming back.
Okay, we won't tell you.
Shoujo?
Ochu,
Shoujo.
come in here for a minute.
Am I to fetch the catnip, master?
Don't be silly. It's far too early in the day for that. Follow this lad back to his inn and bring the prisoners he has there to the anti-magic cells.
As you command, master. Shall I inform the magistrates so that their trial can be scheduled?
Trial?
Oh no, no need for that. Come to think of it, there's no need to write their names down in the prison records either. I don't want anyone knowing that they're even here.
Sir, no disrespect intended, master, but I am not certain I am entirely comfortable with what...
Look, Ochiro, I have 2 tasks that need to be completed. One involves 3 prisoners whose very existence is now a state secret. The other involves cleaning up what comes out of my cat's butt this morning. And Mr. Scruffy had a very upset tummy last night, didn't he? Didn't he?
My dignity may be at -9 HP and bleeding, but I have to draw the line somewhere.
Do you want to tell him about Fogg's accident, or should I?
Fog shit can't.
So, not that Nail doesn't deserve to be locked up pretty much forever, but doesn't it worry you that your guy there seemed kind of upset about the whole indefinite imprisonment thing?
Oh yes, well, Ochu can be like that.
Really? Gosh, a paladin is curious about whether the laws are being upheld. Who'd guess?
Don't get preachy, kid. You and your order of the sticker in just as deep as I am.
Hey, you're the one swindling your own followers. It doesn't affect me one way or the other.
Oh, 2 words. Your trial. You are found innocent of weakening the fabric of the universe primarily because I went through a lot of trouble to stage a fake trial for the paladins. Heck, I even went so far as to have the verdict handed down by your own father. If you want to have a waffle-to-waffle conversation with Ocho about the applicability of the laws of Azure City, be my guest. I don't think it will end well for you though.
Okay, jeez. I just don't want us to get careless. Try ratcheting down the paranoia a little there.
Paranoia? I live in a city where I have to fake senility just to avoid being assassinated. I took improved paranoia like 5 levels ago. How about you, Belka? Any complaints to lodge about how I handle my paladins?
Dude, you order paladins to clean the litter box. You're like my idol.
That's not exactly reassuring. So are you ready to head out to check Gerald's gate yet?
Penty?
Well, there was the issue of the dead wizard you threw at me.
Oh, right. The cleric should be on their way here now to raise him. Remember, whatever you learn at Gerald's gate, you cannot tell any of the paladins, not even my nephew.
Blah, blah, blah. Crazy oath forbids anyone in the Sapphire Guard from doing exactly what you hired us to do. Got it.
I won't be able to remember anything you just said. Okay.
Hey, a point was promised by a guy who's been dead for decades may not mean much to you or I, but it means a lot to the Paladins, so try to remember. Don't let me down, Greenhilt. I went through a lot of trouble to get you here to Azure City behind the corrective backs of my royal Paladins. I'd hate to think all those good, perfectly good lies were for naught.
Did you?
I heard.
Oh dear, we have been burned.
Oh dear.
Uncle. Oh, everyone ready?
Yes.
Uncle, is this true? Have you been lying to us?
Hinjo? What are you doing back here so soon?
I was at the gate when Miko returned and said he to speak with you immediately. Now answer my question, please.
Mr. Scruffy says.
Stop the act and answer the question.
Well, it all depends
On what could it possibly depend?
on how much you just overheard. Did you come in before or after the part about the oath?
I can't believe this. Are you ever going to tell me?
At this point, I don't think it would matter if I said yes.
I'm gonna suggest we try not to get too involved here.
Oh yeah, total Prime Directive situation. Plus, it'll be more fun to watch.
Look, Hanjo, I value the Paladins and their contributions to this city, but you have to understand that in order to do what is best for the entire city, I sometimes need to take unpopular actions that I know conflict with the Paladin Code.
And in those cases, the most expedient path is to simply not inform us. The end justify the means. Is that it?
Frankly, yes.
You have brought disgrace to our name, Uncle. I am glad Mother did not live to see this day.
Oh, grow up, poor Hinjo. My sister was the daughter of a great reader. She would have understood all too well that I don't have the luxury of putting Sun Kim's obsolete morality ahead of the safety of this city. It's all well and good for you Paladins to stick to your convictions, but if I make a mistake, 500,000 citizens pay for it.
I'm not going to debate ethics with you, Uncle. You knew what you were doing was wrong, or you wouldn't have hidden it so thoroughly. To think of all the nights I prayed in the temple for you to recover from your mental affliction. I guess my prayers must have been very powerful, seeing as how they apparently cured you retroactively.
Hanjo, please, I wanted to tell you about this, but
Save it for the magistrates. It'll be up to the court to decide what happens next.
Tom.
Sorry. Oh, Hinjo. The courts? You don't see it, do you? I remember the day you chose me to come to the castle. I was still a child, but you told me you saw power in me.
Miko,
I cried the first night away from the dojo, but you came and told me that the gods needed my strength. That now I served the gods, that we did their work here. What I want to know is this. Had you already begun to betray us then? Was even one word you ever spoke to me the truth?
Miko, I think betray is a little strong. He may have broken our laws, but
It's okay, Hinjo. I know you don't see the big picture here. Allow me to show you. He has been playing both sides of the chessboard, and we have been his pawns to be sacrificed. He's been laughing at us behind our backs, making secret deals with mercenaries, ghosts, and murderers to undermine the military security of Azure City.
did you just call me a ghost?
No, I think it would be under the murderer spellcar.
Yeah.
Miko, I admit I may have made some questionable choices, but it's all been for the great. Wait, security? What are you babbling about?
Right now, less than a day's march away, The Lich Zyklon is leading an army of tens of thousands of hobgoblins here to conquer us all.
What?
Impossible. They're only warning beacons.
Were destroyed, one by one, before any warning could be sent. Convenient, no? Of course, you already knew that, Shoujo, because you're working with him, Greenhilt. And we all know that he's working for Zyklon.
I am?
Oh, man,
I
have you been
thought-
holding out on me? Because seriously, if you've been evil this whole time,
You're accepting as credible a theory that came out of Miko's.
oh, right.
Spellcar just wants some evil friends.
I heard what you said before we entered. You think the paladins are a nuisance to you, and justice and an inconvenience.
Sure, it would be easier to rule if I didn't have to create everything with the paladins, but that's...
How much easier, then, if you could rule the city directly with an iron fist? An army of hobgoblin soldiers standing at the ready to exterminate your enemies among the nobles. Remove us paladins, and what would there be to stop you?
What are you implying?
I implying nothing. I state openly that you, Shoujo, have committed treason against Azure City by conspiring with the Order of the Stick, known minions of Zyklon, to first deceive and then destroy the Sapphire Guard.
Damn it, I get left out of the loop on everything.
We didn't actually do that, Belcar. It's like she has that monk class ability that lets you jump as far as you want. Only for her, it applies to conclusions.
Oh, burn. Now that's actually really fucking funny. That's actually very highbrow comedy. That's a 7 out of 10, bro. That's funny.
Miko, I have worried about your stability before, but this is too much. You can't really believe that, can you?
I have heard the proof with my own ears. You stood here and asked a vile assassin like the halfling whether he approved of your actions.
Good gods, they can teach, you know, to detect evil, but not sarcasm.
Miko didn't take the detect sarcasm class ability.
Your deceptions are now exposed. You have lied to us for the last time.
Whoa, Miko, let's calm down here. We officially don't have time for this anymore. Look, we have the magistrates place Soju under arrest, and then we'll figure it out all later. Like maybe after the giant unstoppable invasion force of pure evil is dealt with. Call me wacky, but that seems like the more pressing issue on the table right now. You crazy bitch.
Unacceptable. Everyone in this room but you and I are agents of evil, whether or not their alignment registers as such. They have already raided one trial. We cannot take the chance that they do so again.
Miko, listen to me. This is a very serious charge, and I think we should take the time to consider it properly. Yeah, and to consider all the ways you've fallen completely off your rocker.
You're not helping.
Didn't think I was.
Oof.
No! No more compromises. No more delays. No more backing down before the battle is won. I see who the true enemy is now, and he has been in front of us the entire time. Shinjo, I hope that someday you have a spiritual awakening as I have had. A moment when you suddenly see everything clearly and all enemies stand revealed.
It's still you.
Okay. I pray to the 12 gods to reveal unto me all who betray us, and they delivered me to the throne room doorway just in time to hear your uncle confess his sins to his wretched accomplices. Allow me to see through their lies to the truth. How could it not be a sign? The gods have shown me the truth. Now the path is clear.
Miko, you're scaring me. The laws say
The laws have no meaning. They were rewritten by the enemy himself over his 47 years on the throne.
Ugh,
Only honor and the will of gods matter now. As the highest ranking paladin in the Sapphire God, I find you guilty of treason.
everything I did for my people.
Miko, no,
Oh crap.
she wouldn't.
She did. The crazy bitch killed my character.
So when does Miko lose her paladin class features?
Immediately the next page.
I feel like
Oh,
okay. Either this page or the page after where she loses her powers, right? Should be like the cutoff. This is a good cutoff.
That's
Rumble,
kinda
rumble,
as a
rumble,
cutoff.
rumble, rumble, rumble. Rat, ox, tiger, bunny, dragon, snake, horse, dog, monkey, ram, monkey, rooster,
It
dog,
took you
pig.
so long. Man, what the fuck was that?
I mean, that looks too much like a dog. Why
A
could you
dog
draw?
with horns.
Like, there are so many ways to draw a sheep. And you decided to draw not only a goat, but the most dog-looking goat possible.
Is it Marine? I'm not sure if it's
That's-
Marine yet.
No, that's Tom.
What? What?
Scream in agony.
Oh.
Monotone. Mike in monotone. Good enough.
Is that word?
Thunk.
It appears not everyone agrees with your analysis, you crazy. But
Shiny. If I could fly over to Scotland right now, bro, I'd give you a kiss.
Crazy.
if I'm gonna die right now, I want my last line to be the best line.
Alright, so is that the cutoff? Are we cutting
Yeah.
off there?
That's a good cutoff. We had a decently sized stream. So, see you guys next Monday, and let's see the fallout to this insanity.
I love this.
I just love that it's only in her mind where this action is not a chaotic and evil action at the exact same time.
It's because she thinks she's in the right.
Yeah, I know, but like... Alright. Good night, everyone. And, good night, any last chance of Miko being a hero.